hurt a little bit. What was I finna do? Okay, let's get busy. Y'all know what time it is, chat. You feel what I'm saying? My bad for being late. Stream should have low-key started at like 9, but that's besides the point. Okay, so what the hell is this? Rakan Deshay dress up as white chicks. Jesus Christ. What's that word, Finji? These niggas is fools, gang. Shout out to them though, man. Um, Pudgy had stayed Ronaldo's entire room shaking while doing jumping jacks. Jesus Christ. Nah, that was nuclear. But his whole room was just like finna. His floor might have collapsed, bro. I've really been in the stream. I've been exhausted. You good? For you ain't tripping on you, brother. Cause you making jumping jacks look dangerous. The whole planet. That's retarded. You could play 3v3 basketball in Fortnite. Fortnite getting this advanced, bro. 3v3s. That shit look ass. Yeah, this shit kind of. I ain't gonna lie, low key. If they get some better movements, this might low key be better than 2K. Jumbo Jam. Shout out to them, bro. That's a W. Ice Spice in new photos. Okay, she taking pictures with some random black nigga like a geech. Ass fat. Another geech black nigga. Shit, shout out to them niggas, man. Shout out to Ice Spice with the wagon and shit. YouTube will start counting views from the very first. Wait, what? How are you, brother? I'm doing pretty good, Finji. I can't call it, brother. How are you, man? YouTube will start counting views from the very first frame across all video formats beginning August 24th. Oh, is they saying like when you first play the video in like when the video first play like 1 second in, they gonna as a view, damn niggas views might low key go up. It's just been crazy recently. What's been going on, brother? So if only their system, wait, if only there was a system in place that could show everything, or if there could, if only there was a system in place that could show everyone whether a video has quality before clicking it and giving it a view, some kind of dislike button, it would be revolutionary. Capri Sun, oh my god, bro. Say they didn't count towards Billboard anymore, so I no longer give a fuck. Wait, they don't count towards Billboard anymore, so I no longer give a fuck. What you mean? Times working 9 to 5, boys look like the YouTube thing wouldn't work out. Well, speak for yourself, my nigga. I don't know about, you know what I'm saying? The 8K watch time hours requirement is definitely a bigger hurdle. It's just that, but wait, but on the view side, YouTube spectator of for engagement, um, means inflated views don't translate to easier monetization. Here's the full context. Okay, YouTube changes view count today. Here's what you need. Starting first. YouTube count views the moment the video starts playing for every first wait the very first frame. Wait, no minimum watch time. Okay. YouTube views now start the very frame. Okay, starting August 1st. YouTube views will count to the only no minimum watch time for shorts, for long form shorts or live streams. Okay. Before 30 seconds was a standard video. Okay, so they had to watch the first 30 seconds. Now 0 seconds in the first frame. Engaged views analytics, engaged watch hours still count. Okay. Partner program threshold February 1st of 2027. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, y'all finna get spam uploads from me. So I spent 30 hours. I spent 30 hours in the sale for stealing a drag. I spent 30 hours in the sale for selling a drag queen's wig. What? I don't know why I did that though. I was just gonna say, why the hell did you do that? But okay, Finji. I don't know why you out here stealing the Geach man them wigs, bro. That's kind of crazy. Hello, you mean they weren't counting views before? No, they was only counting views for the first 30 seconds. If they watched it for the first 30 seconds, then yeah. This is fake, don't worry. He's a dumbass. Said they was counting it from the first 5 or something like that. No, it was 30 seconds. If they watched it for like 30 seconds, it counted. Or something like that. Well, maybe even the first 5, but for 30 seconds, if they watched your video, it counted towards your view count. The NBA found no evidence against Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer funneled money through the Clippers to pay Kawhi Leonard to circumvent the salary cap, clearing the way for Kawhi to join the Toronto Raptors. Okay. Behan goes off on Julian Newman after Julian said it was on site. Behan treating this nigga. I seen some shit about Behan was treating Julian Newman because I think Steiny said something about like, oh, your sister was going crazy on the videos game. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was impressive, or whatever the fuck Steiny might have said. And then Julian Newman might have said he wanted to fight the nigga. I don't know. It was some weird shit. He basically told you that your sister was going bonkers, nigga. And yeah, nigga, I watched that shit and I was, you feel what I'm saying? I was amazed. Type activity. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, he did say some nuclear shit, bro. The fact that you was like, yeah, man, I told her when she was 18, she should have went ahead and started one. And you feel what I'm saying? Before I could have made that bread. Like, my nigga, come on, bro. Like, this is, it's certain things in life, bro, that you don't, it's certain things in life that you don't utter out of your mouth, bro, especially about certain people. But come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? I was bored, brother. Big thing. Wait, big thing for people with a ASPD slash psychopath is we really get bored. As we always look for something to do, so I stole that damn wig. Jesus Christ. Said got caught mid munching at Burger King with my friend. Jesus, bro. So you stole the wig, then went to Burger King out of all places. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the craziest shit. Like he's telling, yeah, this might sound crazy, but I was trying to get her to do this when she turned 18. It's like, come on, gang. I ain't never heard of somebody brother being like, yeah, man, I went ahead and told my sister she need to go ahead and do this. Nigga, who the what bitch? What? Huh? What did you just say? Please get this nigga about my presence, bro. Stop playing with me. Well, I ain't gonna lie, Julian Newman been embarrassing the brand for a long time. I don't know if most niggas, well, of course, B Hand probably don't know who he is. I know who Julian Newman is, and I think Julian Newman is younger than me, if I'm not mistaken. Probably like a year or two. I don't know. I doubt. Well, he been in high school for like 9 years, so who knows? But yeah, Julian, they been embarrassing that family gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just so if you was wondering where I was on the stream, I was in a cell with a random wig. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it is crazy. Adam 22 is one nigga that's like, yeah, man, I'll pimp out my wife. She can go ahead and fuck whatever nigga she want to, and I'll watch it. The fact that you said if you had him flabbergasted, bro, you know, like something's up. Come on, gang. Jesus, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen what he was talking about. Steiny told him, like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy, bro. You found I watched that shit a couple. Okay, see, look. Here's certain, like there are certain things that we have to stop doing, bro. I get Julian Newman and the Newman name and all that bullshit with they father. And I even seen the whole recreation that Adam did the whole, oh, let's recreate the own running clip, and then her daddy was there, and it was like, what? For one, last time I checked, at least Julian Newman them. Last time I checked, y'all was grown, gang. What is your mama showing up to interviews with you for, bro? Is this so you gonna get your ass? What is this? What is this? Are we like fifth graders? Not understanding why. What is she showing up like? You grown, gang. Go to the interview by your fucking self. You and your sister take y'all ass up there. Like, is that your security? I don't even understand. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. First of all, Julian Newman. If you have any more siblings or cousins or some shit, if they seeing the way that you've been acting on social media for a long time, bro, for years now, for years. Not even just the bullshit with your family, y'all having a TV show, this whole bullshit prodigy. I'm gonna be an NBA player. I'm 5'2". They've seen all the bullshit you got on the internet, my nigga. Let's stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by the way, I know we had this comment. I know we had this comment before, but what does I stand for again? Because I've just been assuming it was a self portrait. No, it's my name, bro. My first name is Shahid, so I just took the first three letters, and then Shah is my nickname. I mean, if I'm being honest, bro, there's nothing much that the mama or the daddy could do, gang, because they both grown. Like this is like, you feel what I'm saying? Like this is stupid. Yeah, well, not stupid, but this is like the whole yo man. They need to go ahead and get this together. Like, there's nothing he could have did about his sister getting leaked, gang, by some nigga that may have hacked her, or maybe she leaked it herself. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I couldn't spell it for some reason. Yeah, it's the second one. The second one. The second one you typed. Yes, it's that one. That's how you spell it, Benji. Jesus Christ, bro. Krishan Rock got into a street fight. Okay, I don't care about that. Damn, it's not too much news. Okay. I mean, wait. Okay, there is some news. What is this? Bad Baby shows off her new look. Okay, W's, I guess. Spam a W for Bad Baby. Tomorrow don't really give a fuck what it is. It's none of my business. Tomorrow some it'll only nag me for the day if I didn't know. W's. Jason Wayne set a new world record for the Doug challenge by going through 19 drive-throughs in a span of 6 hours, eating a total of 19,000 calories of food and drinks. He did this shit with Dub, Pudgy, T Banks. What Dub, Pudgy, and T Banks? Okay, Jesus, hold on. Let me see how many calories these niggas ate. 4,132, 4,284, 4,596, 4,909. Jesus, boy. These niggas went crazy. That's crazy. Nuclear. worker had the shady faucets were trespass from Walmart and warned that they would be arrested if they returned. Damn, that's nuclear. Cosplay as white chicks. Okay, okay, okay. Lacey was in disbelief after finding out Senna has 50,000 sub. Wait, Senna. Wait, finding out that she has a 50,000 sub goal to wax her cameraman's legs. What? Yeah, that's too new, man. So I got the scared question. What scared question? What is a scared question? How much is going to get off Twitch? Casually watching this shit with Dub in the back. I take casually one. This nigga just copied. Whatever, my nigga. Well, okay, maybe Buddy copied him. Well, dude copied him. Okay, niggas just be copying the motherfucker shit, bro. Oh, a sacred question. My bad. And you know the question? Oh, nigga, you gonna ask me about Grug? No, I don't know who Grug is, bro. Shout out to him though. Unironically made an average person's 10-year salary in one spin. Master $300,000. Tim the Tap Man. Damn, is everybody on this Rubat shit, bro? Let me see him make 300,000. Nigga hit for 329,000. Know the person. Wait, what? Do you perchance happen to know the person named Grug? No, I do not know who that person is, gang. Shout out to him though. Puzzy immediately had a allergic reaction after stepping foot into the chorus house gym. Disney reunites with Busy for the first time since leaving Phase Clan. Wait, since leaving Phase Clan, now he's a full time employee with the new streamer group. Okay. Corey United from Face Clan employee Pepsi, who will now work for them full time. That's a W. Snoop Dogg listened to California Girls for the first time with Katy Perry and immediately recording her verses too iconic. That song legendary. Oh yeah, did you react to the uh, Apollo video yet? No, I didn't react to it yet, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. For that time that you wasn't here, I'm like, yo, I ain't react to it. I'm gonna react to it now that you in here today. Okay, that's a W. That's just be got his he sounded exactly like his old self in the dub video of him for years. Okay. That's just be took time and courage. Wait to give some encouraging words to someone in his chat who's afraid to fly on the airplane. So remember when you get on the flight, there are no more wait, there are more car crashes than plane crashes. You're more likely to get injured in a car crash than a plane crash. Which is true. That's a fact. I supposed to be reacting to Cristiano Ronaldo getting married to longtime partner Georgina. Okay. W's. Stay still. Why would brother stay still? I don't know. He probably on some big Geach man shit. Um, Streamer HMBLZ was honored with Philly's was awarded Philly's highest honor, the Key of the City, raised nearly $200,000 for a school while completing a $3,000 mile cross country faith walk from Philadelphia to California. The walk took 127 days to complete. That's a W. That's a W. You got the key to the city. Key to the motherfucking city. Tyler turned into an IRL streamer after doing a collab with Castanet. Motherfucker said she did this because her album flopped. So well, aside from being an artist involved in something like this is actually evolving into something like this actually engages you. So I guess being a plant didn't work, so probably her streaming career is next. So Cass never returned to Island to a full blown IRL streamer. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta tell the music industry really sucks because niggas is just I don't know. Whatever. Shout out to all my music niggas though. Shout out to all my music makers and shit like that. Um let's do this old Meezy vid. I predicted the ending. Hold on. I predicted the ending of IRL streaming by Omeezy. Let's see. Let's see how he predicted it. If I'm being honest, I don't, I don't think. Well, yeah, there was a huge boom of IRL streaming, and there are a bunch of streamers who just IRL stream and really don't do desktops at all. I would say this: I don't think it's bad to have a mixture of IRLs and desktop streams, and I can't say that right now is the death of IRL stream because the same people who do a whole lot of IRL streams also still do desktops. Do they probably IRL more than they desktop for sure? But I think it's based on what your community or what your audience, the audience that you've garnered, what they want to see. You feel what I'm saying? Or what you've, well, I guess you could say what your audience has built a tolerance for, which is what you're showing them. So, yeah. Also, sorry, that's a W waiting for me to hear. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, that's the only reason that I put the video in my watch later is because you wanted me to react to it. So I'm like, yo, whenever he get back in here, I'm gonna react to it, bro. What's the drink for today? Water. I mean, yeah. I think I'm not gonna say IRL streaming is unsustainable, but if we comparing the two, if we comparing desktop streaming to IRL streaming, of course desktop is more sustainable because you can desktop way more than you can IRL stream. If you're talking just as far as sheer volume of content that you could produce to the masses, as far as clips and YouTube videos, the amount of content you can get out of desktop versus IRL is like it's unmatched. If we being honest, I don't think IRL streaming has died at all, though it fell off. That's true. But if we being completely honest, and this is something that I've preached a lot, bro, the biggest content creators, the biggest streamers in the world, if we just go let's just put these two people out there, and I've said this before, Cassinet and Astro Speed, they both built they both built their communities or made their bread and butter off of desktop streaming. Did they eventually start doing IRL content? Yes. But desktop is where it's at, bro. That's what they, you feel what I'm saying? That's what they built their foundation on. Then they move to like I think you building your community or building your foundation with desktop and then moving into IRL streaming versus you doing IRL streaming and then trying to move it to desktop. I think the first one is much easier and it's much more sustainable. Crazy. Facts. I think that's the beauty of streaming though. The fact that you can do these massive, hugely production based studio 15-man team roster, whatever the hell this shit is. You can do these events that cost hella money and then still sit down and produce good content on desktop. I think that's the beauty of streaming. Also being a big streamer as well. which is a fact, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think I would say this, bro. Jinxie is one of the, you could say, well, I ain't gonna lie, I can name three people that are like that the pinnacle of like, yo, if you want to do desktop streaming or you want to be a great desktop streamer, you can look at these people and what they do and you can kind of model your game after them. Not saying be exactly like them, but I'm saying you can take something from each one of these individuals. Jinxie, Queso, and Joe Bartolozzi. All three of them. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they got going on. You can look at that and be like, yo, I can expound upon or you can broaden your horizon on desktop streaming. And you don't have to be like, oh shit, I gotta go do the IRL shit and I guess you could say the tap dancing with other streamers or going to the events or clubs and getting on the stream with rap because that's I'm not gonna say well if we being honest it is peak gesture maxing. It's a lot of gesture maxing to do all that shit. I don't personally I'm not gonna say I don't find it entertaining, but it's not something that I can sit back and be like, yo, I can watch this for like 40 minutes. Let's say you take that. I think it's hard to take those pieces of your streams and make them into YouTube videos because that's kind of what most people do. You take your however long you stream, 8 hours, 7 hours, 2 hours. You take parts of your stream, you upload it onto YouTube for other people to watch. The most watchable or how would you say the most rewatched content is desktop content, not whatever bullshit you doing with some rapper out in the club or some event or whatever the fuck the case may be, depending on who you are, I guess. See, but that's the thing. I don't really even think that you need ultra great production, bro. I just think you need something that somebody will watch. Like most gameplay content is hella like most content of people gaming is watchable, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think you have to make it watchable by you playing the game a certain way, giving a certain reaction. The people who watching you kind of have to be engaged with it as well. Most people, I don't think they want to sit down and try to garner that audience. If I'm being honest, I think it's kind of a hard thing to do as well. Like it's not easy as fuck. I think most not saying that not saying that IRL streaming is easier than desktop streaming, but with the fact that anybody can stream, I think IRL streaming would it's a much more simple, I guess you could say, aspect of streaming versus sitting down having to do a desktop stream and having to, I guess you could say, be entertaining just by sitting there and talking to the fucking camera. And I don't think it's low effort though, bro. I think it's a lot of effort that you have to put into desktop streaming. Even though it's like, I guess, you would have to put more effort into IRL stream because you up walking around, reading the chat, doing whatever you're going to do. You feel what I'm saying? I guess, but it's a lot of effort put into desktop, you know. Yeah, that's a fact. See, I think I think the bare bones of it, if we breaking it down, is the entertainment aspect of it. You having to be entertaining. I think that's the whole premise of it, of you streaming. Well, that's the whole premise of streaming in general. You have to be entertaining in order for people to be like, yo, I want to fucking watch this shit. Versus IRL streaming, the entertainment can either be the person you IRL streaming with or the event that you're going to. It's it's kind of like a no brainer. I mean, sometimes that is the case, though, if I'm being honest. And this gonna sound, I guess you could say, harsh, but I think that is the case with people who can't be entertaining on desktop. If the draw to your entire stream is you streaming with somebody else and them helping you produce good content, and this is where you get the bulk or the boatload of your clips from, or the most entertainment value out of your streams, or the most, I get, well, yeah, I guess you could say the most views. That's what it's all. That's what it's about in general. Then that's what, I guess that's what it is. But most of the time, bro, it's more of a, at least for people who can do both. It's like, yo, I can entertain desktop and IRL, which is hard to do. Let's be honest. Which is a fact. Jesus fucking Christ. The Blue Jays are ass agent. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Y'all are pretty hot dog shit. Y'all made it to the World Series last year. Y'all are pretty shit this year. Even if y'all do make it to the wild card, y'all going home. Yeah. Even I ain't gonna lie. The pitcher, Dylan Cease, this is side note. The pitcher, they got a nice pitcher, but everything else about the team is ass. Come on, gang, with the Canadian accent bullshit. That makes me sick to my stomach. Fine word to my tutus. Word to tutu G's. The fuck are we doing? If I'm being completely honest, I don't think I kind of get what this nigga Omeezy is saying, but I don't think desktop ever left, gang. If I'm being honest, I think great desktop streams get overshadowed by the large production, massive, massively produced IRL content, whether it's Speed doing some international shit or him doing the what the fuck do you call that shit, bro? Him doing the World Cup tour or Kai doing Stream University, anything like that. I think it gets overshadowed by that. But if we being honest, bro, desktop will always, that's in my opinion, just my opinion. Desktop will always be better than IRL. It's not even close, bro, if I'm being honest. True. Was your birthday December 24th? Damn, this shit old as hell. When the hell was this? '07. Jesus, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. I think just the word podcast is kind of cringy, gang. The word content creator in general is cringy than a motherfucker. But you telling somebody, yeah, I have a podcast, gang. That nigga, that's so motherfucking ass, boy. Because you know how many people be like, yeah, man, we should start a podcast. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I had a podcast with me and my friends, it'll be so lit. We'd be so funny. See, but there's the thing about that is only you and your friends think that the conversation that y'all have are interesting. Nobody else thinks that shit, bro. So you and your friends would kind of only be the only people watching it. Maybe 10 other people. Other than that, bro, most podcasts don't take off. If you gonna do a podcast game, you gotta already have a name, at least, and you gotta have shit to talk about. If you ain't got shit to talk about, it's like, why are we? What the fuck am I listening to this for? See, I don't think so. Well, I think maybe this nigga has a bad connotation, or well, yeah, maybe I guess. Well, see, if I'm being honest, bro, I think if you tell somebody you're a content creator in general, that has a bad connotation to it. Versus you telling somebody that you're an IRL streamer, I don't think most people. Well, most people probably don't even know most IRL streaming or what IRL streaming is or what it stands for. Versus you saying like, yo, it would be related to a platform like Kick. Not really. I think when most people think of IRL streamers, they think of somebody from Twitch, whether that's a Stable Ronaldo, Kai, Speed, anybody, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think it's as negative as most people make it out to be. I think you can place a lot of negative people into the IRL content space, but come on, bro. See, but I think that's the case with people who start off IRL streaming and don't start off building their community by desktop. Mainly because IRL streaming is a popular way to go in order for you to garner views. But in order for you to get people to stay and watch and build a community game, desktop is the wave. It's always been the wave, gang, since the start of streamer. Since the start of streaming and looking at the biggest streamers. Look at their background, where they came from and where they are now. Desktop is the wave. Your birthday is December. Yeah, I told you, December 24th, nigga. I mean, I don't think so. I think you always see our real streams just with a mixture of desktop streams, if I'm being completely honest with you. It's not just gonna be a one way stream. This is a W video though, man. Shout out to old Meezy for this one. Will says it's the most entertaining content I've seen in a long time. Every other day. True. I feel like I enjoy generally watching content creator. You watch regardless when they do our desktop. Personality matters more in my opinion. Yeah, it's true. It's because they do our really don't plan. They just walk around and talk savvy. It's simple things that matter. Gaming never left wait, what? Gaming never left like what is this, bro? I love that social streaming IRL isn't fun. Brings too many variables in. True. So it's because GTA 6 is coming out, a bunch of games around it. I don't think so, bro. I just think it never left, for being honest with you, gang. W video though, man. Regardless. You read the above message. Okay, because I just realized I can back gift cards and redeem them through the streams on Twitch and get you subs and shit. I'll do that for your birthday. I bet. Appreciate that, bro. I ain't see the above messages because I was I was reacting and shit. That's a W. Um, and this Patrick CC joint. Fuck it, we gonna do this Patrick CC one. See what? I don't even know who the most hated YouTuber is back and worse than ever. At Patrick CC. Who was the most hated YouTuber? Jack Doherty, Johnny Somalia, Latali. Who the hell is this? See, I don't be knowing about most Caucasian streamers, so this video might not get a whole lot of reaction out of me, and it might just be a whole lot of watching, if I'm being honest. Okay, that's nuclear. Why do I feel like I've seen this? No, I haven't. No, let me not lie. And why is he staring at her like Jeffrey Dahmer or like he's Ted Bundy? What is he doing? Sniper Wolf, Jake, Logan Paul. There's a bunch more. Yeah, I've heard of those individuals. Never watched Sniper Wolf, never watched Jake nor Logan Paul, but I've heard, at least I've heard of them. Like, well, the Jake and Logan Paul was more like, I guess you would say, well, maybe Logan Paul was like more Vine. I guess you would say I've seen the Vine videos, but back then, see, and I've stated this before, bro. This isn't. I guess you could say not to be. Well, I ain't gonna say not to be racial because this is very racial for me saying this. If and this is back what? This is probably 7 months. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this dude is probably pre. He probably from like the 2015, 2014, 15, 16 era. If you wasn't Cash Nasty, Flight of Illuminati, I wasn't watching you. No bullshit. I only had three people to watch. I was in high school. Didn't know what a YouTuber was. Before that, I was only watching Dash EXP. So, you know what I'm saying? My friend back in the day used to watch her. That's a W, man. What the fuck is BuzzFeed? See, I don't know what none of this shit is, bro. BuzzFeed? So was this the first AI slop? Okay, yeah. I see why I wasn't watching this, bro. This at least back in the day, this would have been very corny for me. It's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? To the bitch doxing one live. Oh, great news, y'all. Yeah, I did hear about her doxing somebody live. Wasn't it like it was who did she dox? Wasn't it like her husband or she doxed somebody? I remember seeing that like she gotta like pay her husband some absurd amount of money. It was something crazy, something crazy. I don't know. The Rural County, Utah, was finally shut down. Thanks to the dude named Ben who snuck in there. What the hell is that? What the hell is the Darvo Canyon Utah? What is that? Why does her smile like that, bro? Why she smile like some white people be smiling like it fucking hurt, gang? Like, why is she smiling like this? Why her eyes look all kind of closed, like it's taking a lot out of her. Paris Hilton went there. Is that a school? What is that? Okay, that was 8 years ago. Okay, maybe he was doing that to cover up for like, damn, I was cheating on that bitch a whole motherfucking lot, bro. The Hurricane was in an AM abusive place. They were supposed to help troubled teens, but it was just a scam. Uh, just a scam and massive mess. Wait, scam and abusive mess. Okay, well that's a W then. I thought you was talking about like a school or college or something. Damn, boy, in 48 hours, 600,000. Shit. Damn, they was farming the shit. That was these like the first niggas to like farm family content. Like, oh, wife gets pregnant. Oh, we farm her pregnancy. Oh, she has baby shower. Oh, farm the kid, put the kid on camera. Oh, let's get the kid in the video. Was they the first niggas to do this or no? God damn, nigga, is it just like a 45,000 minute compilation of this nigga just saying my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife? What are we doing? Come on, bro. It's on the channel called Reckless and Banned. If you want to check it out, it's not really a reaction. It's that one on YouTube. Video rather than a documentary. Okay, more than likely I won't watch it, but I appreciate you for telling me. Shout out to them for putting that out there. His wife. Mm, she looks like uncanny on this picture right here. So this just seemed like okay. So they just seem like the perfect happy couple, practical typical YouTuber couple. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, we living happily ever after the whole time. Well, probably, well, not really. I guess you could say not really because he was cheating on her with somebody he hired versus it being like some external, I mean, internal drama. Whatever. The dude being got Wait, the dude being got in there having gay thoughts and they actually accepted him. W Big Geeks man. W. So all of this was just on one YouTube channel. I guess you could say that's a W, but nigga, that's one hell of a variety, ain't it? Damn, you got one nigga doing political commentary, wearing fingernails, and doing fashion shows. You got one nigga doing food reviews. Shit, you got one nigga talking about like mental health and all this shit, and then you got a nigga posting family content. Boy, was this channel at least doing well? Cause nigga, with that large of a variety, like this, I can't even say that that's like a variety gaming streamer. Like that's more of a like damn, boy, like how's that working? Right. Okay, let me guess. This is the woman that he ended up cheating on his wife with. Okay. Wow. I am gonna say this. I'm not playing devil's advocate, but maybe I am. I don't know. Doesn't really matter right now. Devil's advocate. Let's just say I'm playing a nigga. I don't know, but at least we can give him props. If this is the woman he's cheating on his wife with, we can give him props for cheating on his wife with somebody that looks better. Well, we can't give him props for cheating on his wife. But if you are going to cheat on your wife, make sure she looks better than your wife. You know what I'm saying? So now something to that channel is like it's like having free Netflix. Yeah, it is a fact, bro. I guess you could say it's a W for good variety, but I like a channel to have like at least. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I do like a channel that has variety, so that'd probably be a W. Oh my God, she was engaged. This is nuclear work. Did I don't know if you maybe well he's Caucasian. I think she's Asian. Maybe this is the way they flirt, but I don't think this is flirting. Her sticking her tongue out, him sticking his tongue out. The fuck is that? That's kind of like a that's kind of like a what you call that joint? That's like you kind of fishing, brother. You threw that line out there and was hoping to catch a bass, my nigga. You ain't catch it but a trash bag, nigga. Did he probably go out his way to lay on her? Maybe, but I don't really look at that like nah. That's kind of weak. That's too nuclear. Wait, how many? Damn, it ain't got no date. Never mind. Okay, well that's nuclear. Yo, bro, what's the plan for the rest of the stream? Like, when is it ending, or what's happening after this vid? More than likely after this video, I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 more reactions, and then I end stream. Cause we are hour, we're not even an hour and a half in. We are hour in, hour 13 minutes to be exact. Ooh, yeah. See, look, this is one thing about like if you gonna be a man, gang, at least a known man, like known, and you gonna be out here cheating, bro. I don't know if they was filming in New York. Probably wasn't. I don't know. Whatever. But if you gonna be doing your cheating or your dirt, my nigga, you gotta do that shit in like extra ultra private. Like if they was in like a hotel room doing this, because it's like I don't really know, gang. Like, why y'all? That's kind of nuclear. Wow. Damn, this is in 2022. See, look, I get. If I'm being honest, bro, I'm gonna just say this. I think that you. How would I say this? I think that you doing. How am I gonna put this shit, bro? I think that you if you doing dirt right and you out here doing your thing and shit and you get caught up in like some controversy, I think you hiding from the internet is more, it makes you look more guilty than if you just be out here and you just come back out and do your thing and be posted up like, yo, fucking I'm in the videos, I don't give a fuck. I think you look more guilty not being on the internet than you do by being on the internet. Maybe that's a hot take, I don't know. I mean, see, like that's making it too obvious, bro. If y'all would have just had him jump back in the and I get why people try to do it. It's because it's like, oh, bro, if we leave them out of the video, it won't be as awkward or it won't be as like talked about, I guess. People won't really think that this is weird versus if we have him in the videos, all the comment section will be filled up with, yo, what about this? Yo, did this really happen? Yo, did that really happen? I think you could not drown it out, but I think the comment section would be filled less with the did this happen? Did that happen with him being in the videos than it would if y'all just like, yo, we just gonna leave this nigga out that was always in every video and in every intro. It's like, oh, y'all niggas just making it obvious now. Like, what are we doing, bro? When the internet detectives start doing it, you already know the Instagram niggas, they get on there like, oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, let me get on the internet real quick. Boom, bam, bop, woo, wati, bam. Did he unfollow her? Is they still following each other? It's they photos that was together with each other on their pages. Is them joints still up? Oh, he unfollowed her. He took the pictures of him and her down. Yeah, they broke up. Damn, this is true. See, too nuclear. See, if they would have still been in the videos and then this would have happened, people would have just been on some speculation type tip. But niggas did too much dick riding. Damn. I mean, I don't really think he had to use the word consensual because if unless Shorty came out and said that it was unconsensual, like that she didn't give you consent, but y'all was in the club kissing on each other and shit. I kind of get why he did. Whatever, my nigga. I don't know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say, yo, bro, I'm gonna go. Are you reacting to the video today or no? Cause I don't want to miss it. More than likely not today. If you finna dip, then nah, I ain't gonna react to it. I'm gonna react to it when you in here. So probably tomorrow. If you in here tomorrow, yeah, I'm doing it. W wife sticking by her husband, I guess. Little ass kitchen. Y'all been in the first half, maybe, and then tomorrow's stream 100%. I bet. I'm gonna react to it tomorrow. Damn, boy. See, look, this is too nuclear. Why is you doing all this? Well, I guess you could say there was whatever, but you doing all this broad day cheating, bro. You at an outdoor restaurant. See, if you gonna cheat, my nigga, you supposed to be in a restaurant that's goddamn it secluded, private room. You feel what I'm saying? Something, or y'all supposed to be eating like a hotel or some shit. Y'all thought y'all was, oh yeah, we gonna free roam and we gonna go wherever we want to go and ain't nobody gonna notice. Come on, bro, Ned Flanders. See, this tells you that everybody be on the same type of timing. Not even just black people, because I thought only black people got caught up in this type of activity. Being out in public, somebody recording them, oh, such and such on a date with what's a calling. What's a calling on a date with that one dude that we seen her with 6 months ago, but ain't nobody really want to talk about it. But we see them out on a date right here, and they all hooked up and being buddy buddy. Even the Caucasian people be like, oh shit, that's what's her name. That's her name from that's Ned Flanders. You know what? Let me pull my phone out real quick. Oh, he kissing her. Oh, let me film that nigga. Oh, film him. Oh, let me zoom in. Boop, let me take couple photos real quick. Oh, I'm putting this, I'm posting this nigga, and I'm sending this to his wife. It's over with for you, bro. Damn. Jesus Christ, boy. Paparazzi be so goddamn on dick, man. All right, man. Stop pole jocking and meat sucking, boy. See, I don't really. This nigga look like a geech, but I don't really know. Like, what was the whole point of kicking him out the group because he cheated on his wife? Like, is that really like a big thing to get kicked out of a group for? Maybe for Caucasian people, who knows? Oh, okay, maybe it was because of that. It was the whole employee thing. Is like, yo, you feel what I'm saying? But then again, it's like, wouldn't it be more of a thing? Well, maybe not for this group, but it'll be more of a thing for them to put her on the chopping block because it's like, oh, we can replace Shorty. She can get on somewhere. Versus the main nigga. Did they just excommunicado both of them or keep her? What are we doing? Okay, that's a lot, bro. That's a fucking lot. They had to go to employment lawyers, HR lawyers, PR lawyers, AT&T, FBI, the CIA. Like, damn, boy. Man, fuck out of here, bro. That's nigga. No, like if I'm being honest with you, gang, maybe this is just like a black person thing. If my man's is cheating on his bitch, gang, I don't care. I'm sorry, bro. That's between you and your bitch, gang. You're not having sex with me. There's no intercourse I'm having with him where I feel like, bro, you can I be like, yo, bro, you are bogus for that game? Yes, you shouldn't have did that. Of course. But am I gonna be like, he's a terrible person, bro. There's no way I would have ever did any. It's like, bro, that's like that's meat sucking, bro. Like, what are we doing? Like, was you having what you want to have sex with his lady or him? Okay, I mean, how much of this can be actual? Well, I guess you could say because it's not clear image footage of them being caught together. I guess you could say it would be defamation. But if you just say, "Yo, he got caught kissing a woman who may or may not have been the one girl," so we just had to get him up out of here because he was doing too much nuclear activity. Like you could say that because it's him in the photo. It's him on the date with the girl. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I mean, bro, the public already knew it though. If there's a guy who's a main character on a YouTube channel, there's only four of y'all. If y'all constantly edit him out of videos that people are regularly seeing him in y'all videos, they're gonna know, oh, something's up. They editing Buddy out of videos. He must be finna get up out of there. Or maybe they trying to sweep all this under the rug and so we won't notice. But people knew something was going on, gang. What are you doing? How was, if I'm being honest, I didn't know how big this damn group was. I mean, if we being honest though, bro, like to my misunderstanding the entire situation, if I'm being just me as somebody from the outside looking in, the crux of the situation is there's a, I guess you would say, well, I don't know if they own this group, the Try Guys. Let's just say the four founding, the founding fathers of the group, the four horsemen. There's four of these individuals, the four main characters, right? One of the main characters is having sex with a side character of that be in the same videos with the main characters. Did the three main characters probably get upset that he was having sex with this woman or kissing her allegedly? Sure. Yeah, that's what it seems like to me. Yeah, are they probably upset because he didn't tell? I don't know why they upset, bro. If I'm being completely honest with you, bro, unless they was having sex with him as well. But I think they might be more upset because of the business aspect. But I don't really see how bad that could have messed them up. Maybe it's because I don't understand the business of being in a group and all that. But I don't. What could have been so bad for them to be like, you know what, we gotta alienate him. Hey, this is gonna bring us bad publicity. Well, bad publicity, yeah, but well, not even, well, yeah, bad publicity for them, but not even for them, for him. And what it would have been like, yo, that y'all allowed him to do that, bro. He a grown ass man. It chased advertisers away because he cheated on his wife. Huh? I guess, bro. Maybe this is what happens when you like a little too family friendly. That's a bad John on y'all end there, man. I guess. Who knows? Like what? How would this chase advertisers away? What do we? Whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. If I'm being honest, bro, it's just corny. It's just corny as fuck. No bullshit. Like this is coming from me, bro, and I don't get the whole like cut him out the frame. Let's not put him in the videos anymore. And yeah, our company is in a tailspin whirlwind. No ads want to rock with us. I would get ads not want to rock with them. If I'm be honest with you, bro, he might have been better off spamming the hard R and them still rocking with him versus him cheating on his wife. Come on, bro. That's my point. Like, if you have four guys in a group, I think it works better if you have. I think it works better if you have multiple guys in a group. Like, even though most groups don't work this way, but if it's like, let's say it's like 7 members. If it's 7 members and then one person leaves and it dwindles down to six, or even if it's like 6 members and it dwindles to five, I feel like you could still keep it going in the flow and it'll still work right with the one member gone. But the 4 members gang and then it's reduced to 3 gang. I'm sorry, the chemistry is all the way off. Nobody wants to watch this shit, bro. Damn, the Alex lady. So I know she's controversial, but I'm generally wondering how she. Well, I'm generally wondering what she's been up to. Seems like she disappeared from online for almost 2 years. I mean, I don't. Well, I guess you could say her being controversial is her sleeping with a married man and also being engaged. Sure, but y'all act like she made like a nuke and she tried to like take out a whole city block. Doing reactions, bro. No gaming. The hell you mean, bro? I mean, I get like, I guess you could say I kind of get why people do this. The whole coming back and being like, "Yo, you know what, bro? Let me go ahead and just tell everybody that I cheat." Even though we already know that game, you could have just came back and like you addressing. Well, maybe I guess you could say you had to address it, but you addressing it is like, what are we doing? Nigga, you broke your wife's trust, bro. You didn't break like your viewers. Maybe this is just for Caucasian. Well, no, I can't say it's just for Caucasians. It's kind of for everybody. But if you have the type of parasocial ass fan base, it's like, yo, bro, you cheated on your wife, gang. That's so bogus. You bogus as hell for that. Is he bogus? Yes, he is. Of course. But let's be fucking honest here. You don't show you like you don't owe nobody nothing. Like you owe that loyalty to her, gang. Your fans, what the fuck are we doing? I get yeah, you lied to them. Oh, I'm a wife guy. I'm a wife guy. Whole time I'm fucking some other bitch. Cool. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Nobody cares. I'm not having sex with you, so I don't care who you having sex with, bro. Do your thing, my nigga. Produce good content though. That's all I care about. What are we doing? You should show the screen too. I mean, you got to come to the Twitch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Twitch.tv/shot from the shot. Links in the description. I mean, what's the point of this? Like, what are we, you know what I'm saying? Um, what are we doing? I'm not, like, well, what's the point of this interview thing or this podcast? Is this an interview? I don't know, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Bet what game is it, though? Nigga, I just told you we're doing a reaction. You don't react to gameplay, gang. Like, well, you can, but no, bro. We're doing reactions. Channel Patrick CC. Go to the Twitch, gang. Matter of fact, let me. Finji got to start. I'm gonna have Finji fucking Twitch and the what's it called, bro. How do I pin this shit? Replace pin message. That that damn link right there, bro. Follow the Twitch. Go there, gang. See, but that's the thing, though, bro. I think most people should know this by now. If you are in a scandal or whatever or what have you, bro, whether it's cheating or whatever, I think approaching it head on is the best decision that you could ever make in your lifetime, bro. Yeah, if you cheated and you know you cheated and you know you was caught, I get everybody being like, "Yo, I'm taking that shit to the grave. I ain't never telling nobody nothing X, Y, and Z." Yeah, that sounds fine and dandy, but when you dealing with social media, gang, unless you could just flood the algorithm with a bunch of goddamn content or slop and people just forget, you approaching it head on and being like, "Yeah, I cheated X, Y, and Z. Yo, I'm trying to get past that. Yada yada. I did my thing. Yeah, was that fucked up? Cool, sure, boom." Bada bing, bada boom. Don't do it in the monotone shit that I just did, but do it like, you feel what I'm saying? Just approach the shit like, yo, that was me. I'm bogus for that. Boom, and then you move forward because then people be like, oh shit, he owned up to it. What could they say now? They can't be like, you cheated though, bro. He just said he did. So what do we? You gonna keep commenting the fact that he cheated? So what, bro? Said, bro, don't be rude. Don't be rude. Damn, you got one viewer in this motherfucker. No, no, nigga, I'm not being rude to you. I'm just telling you because you keep asking me about a game. You the first thing you came in and asked me, yo, bro, are you gaming? What game are you playing? I'm not playing a game, I'm doing reaction. And then you ask me what game is it for like the third time. It's not a game. Go to the Twitch. We doing reactions. Either that or I don't know what to tell you, bro. What do you want me to do? See, but see, that's where you were supposed to put out more content, though, bro. Because if him doing the, I would say this, the Ned Flanders nigga just being like, okay, look, we gonna do this whole, let me try to fix my relationship, but I'm gonna go dark and I'm only gonna leave people with the scandal on their mind. That's the last thing. That's the last piece of content you've ever seen me surrounded by, or in. I guess you could say exactly. That's where you lose. People are always gonna bring it up because it's like, oh shit, this is the only thing I remember you for, bro. Versus you being like, yo, let's put some content out. I mean, that's fair because she don't got two shit, nigga. She was married to this nigga. Well, she was married. I don't know how long they was married for. She was married to him, got two kids by him. She found out that he cheated with somebody at his workplace. She ain't gotta forgive that nigga, man. Well, maybe she can, but I don't know. I mean, shit, it's all up to her. It's her prerogative, nigga. Shout out Bobby Brown. I think this kind of weird because he's talking like, "Oh my God, I told you that I was cheating on you and shit, and I was looking at your face, and you was like, God damn, like, you bogus as hell," and I was just like, God damn, I am bogus as hell. I think it's because he talking like that. That's like making this shit weird as fuck, bro. She can't forgive him. Damn. I mean, I'm not saying that she can't forgive him. I'm saying as far as how would I say this? I'm saying be by her personal choice, her own personal choice. She don't have to. Like that's not something that she's married to this nigga, had two kids by him, and then she found out that he was cheating on her with one of his producers at his fucking job. It's like, does she have to forgive him? No. Should she, just so she can, I guess you could say, move past it? I mean, sure. But the whole should she forgive him? Will she forgive him? Does she have to? She ain't got to do a goddamn thing. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, them her feelings at the end of the day. She ain't got to be like, oh, I forgive you. I love you so much. Let's reconcile. She like, no, nigga, you fucked me over and hurt my feelings. She ain't got to do none of that. Feel what I'm saying? they production kind of ass. Why the mic keep going in and out like that? They need a goddamn moderator, bro. Them doing this shit is like weak as hell. It's too much awkward silence. I don't like that, bro. Say that's too much cheating. She can wait. That's too much cheating. She can leave for real. Yeah, it's a fact. She, I mean, that probably would have been the best for them to just separate and be like, all right, look, I'm gonna go about my merry way, and you gonna go about yours. But then again, they have two kids together, and it's not like they kids are like 15 and 20. By at least judging by the pictures at the time, that they kids look like they was like two, and the other one looked like it was like 6 months or 8 months. I don't know. It's kind of crazy, bro. Their kids is below the age of 5, so they kind of probably tried to thug it out for them, I guess. This is so fucking awkward. Uh, okay, he is giving off like asshole narcissistic vibes though, gang. Like, okay, I think see, and this is what when I said in the not the beginning of the video, but in the middle. Like I said, it's like 5 minutes ago. A scandal coming out. More importantly, let's say it's a cheating scandal, and you cheat on your wife or whatever. I think your best bet, and this is just me, this is just my, you feel what I'm saying? What's it called? To avoid the whole, let's let my wife deal with this. Let's let her answer all the questions. Let's let the fans speculate and all this other bullshit. And I don't know what happened. And yeah, maybe this did happen. And who knows what really went down. And X, Y, and Z. Gang, if you know you got caught cheating red handed, your best bet is to be like, yo, let me get on here and be like, yo, I cheated. Yeah, that's on me. I'm bogus. I'm gonna try to repair my relationship with my wife, X, Y, and Z. Let me get out here and try and do better. I'm gonna try and get some help, yada yada. Work on myself and do better. You feel me? I think you attacking it like that, and then you taking responsibility. Well, that is you taking responsibility in my eyes. But you have another conversation with her where you like, yo, I fucked up. Let's try to fix this. Let me, hopefully I can. What, bada bing, bada boom. Versus disappearing, going ghost for like 3 years, saying nothing, and then coming back and being like, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I did cheat, but shit, I don't really know, man. You feel me? I think this being the only thing that you have to talk about is like ass, bro. This is where it becomes like doo doo. You feel me? Maybe I'm tripping. So it's hard with a young family, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, my nigga Clay. See, but well, okay. What I'm not. I don't mean to sound like an asshole here, but what I'm not getting is what do they want him to do? Like, what was his whole? Maybe this is like virtue signaling, and I get she. Maybe it's him being hella monotone uh during this conversation. It's probably like pissing her off. I could tell she's seething right now. She probably want to punch this nigga in his face. But like, was he supposed to like break down in tears? Maybe he did, but like behind closed doors, behind the scenes, who knows? But I don't get like what are they looking for right here? I mean, yeah, if okay, well, him giving her an apology, like yo, like a sincere joint, sure. But like, is he supposed to like break down and cry? Like, I don't get it. For like people to feel bad for him, nobody's gonna feel bad for this nigga. He cheated. He knew what he was doing. He a grown ass man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I think the apology thing or him throwing that on her and her having to deal with that is kind of crazy. Then again, I don't know, bro. Whatever. Is there anything that he can do to help this situation? Outside of apologizing, gang, I don't think there's much he could do or say that'll be like, yo, like, yeah, that's some, you feel what I'm saying? I don't really know what he could do, gang, if I'm being honest with you, bro. Just keeping it a buck. Like, what is he gonna say to her? Is he gonna be like, yo, you feel me? I'm bogus as hell. Let me go ahead and talk to you every day type. Like, I don't think that's gonna work well, in my personal opinion. Oh, okay. I get it. Him talking in third person, like, how could somebody ever do that to their wife and be that nuclearly bogus? I get it. I get it now. Okay, that's making sense now. Like, yeah. Okay. I didn't even peep that he said that. I thought he was just like babbling about a bunch of bullshit and not taking too much accountability for real. Okay, I get you. You could say that. I mean, maybe he just wanted some like new butt or something. You feel me? More than likely, that's probably what it was. But or maybe I don't know, bro. I mean, but that might low key be a tough bomb to drop on somebody though. Like, well, I guess you could say to give them closure. Yeah, you should. But like, damn, for you to be like, yo, why did you cheat on me? It'd be like, damn, if he sat there and was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I just felt like I wanted some new action. I ain't wanna just keep having sex with you. Not saying it wasn't great, but it's like, damn, I wanted to experience something new. That'd be like some hurtful ass shit to hear, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just to even try to stomach that. But I guess you could say 3 years later, not saying it wouldn't matter, but it's like, I guess she still wants that closure. I get it. All right. Makes sense. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Sure, she could have said the kids, but it's like my. It's like, hold on, man. What are we doing? That's a W. See, that's a W shit. I mean, if we being honest, like to the point where okay, I'll put it like this, bro. If you get divorced or you and your significant, if a wife and a husband end up parting ways or splitting, but the kids can't tell that they part ways or that they split, it's like my nigga, this is a W. Like they kept their shit under wraps and was like, yo, we ain't been together for a long ass time. Even though y'all kept seeing us, it was like, oh shit, when she pop out to the events, he pop out to the events. That's a W game. No bullshit. I think more people should try that. You feel what I'm saying? Well, then again, it might cause a lot of drama between this if they got significant. I don't know. Depends on the maturity of the people, I guess. That nigga got bags under his eyes. God damn, boy. That's a nuclear amount of dislikes. How many views they got? A million? W's, I guess. I don't think that would have helped. Just being completely honest here, I don't think that would have helped you too much. This nigga was on AEW. Damn, he's that. Is he that big of a creator? It's a W. God damn, boy, they dedicated to. Okay, I want to know this. Do like you getting hella likes from the video pushes it out there, right? That's something I know as far as uploading content. You getting hella dislikes also pushes it out too, right? At least I'm assuming, or no? Oh, yeah, you know he down bad. He got on one of them sweaters where you could put your thumb through the arm through the arm sleeve. Terrible, terrible sweaters. Okay, so now out of everything, this does look hella performative. I can't lie to you, brother. He's farming sympathy right here. Either that or he is overly fucked up right now. I mean, I wouldn't doubt his shit if he was doing content for that long. Of course, that burn or that desire that you have to want to put out content is not gonna leave, gang. It's not just gonna disappear. This is ass. I mean, his videos is doing pretty damn good. I'm pretty sure they making him some money, bro. Unless he is buying those views, then it's like probably not making him shit. But if those are organic views, if people are just hate watching him, and he getting 200,000, 100,000, 300,000, he's making good bread. Believe that. See, I can't even say like his lies and all that whatever bullshit. I'm gonna just put it like this, bro. His downfall on his social media, I guess you could say career, him being an influencer, was more based upon him not coming out and saying that he cheated versus him just being like, yeah, bro, you know what? I'm just gonna go and start up a whole new career and do this weird podcast bullshit. It's a fact. Yeah, I think that also was his huge, a big part of his downfall too. I don't know how I missed it, didn't mention that. Him, him not, him being the creative. It's like somebody starting. It's like a YouTuber from 2016 or 17 that was known for doing the couples content, family channel bullshit. and then them trying to still be a relevant creator today. Unless you had the personality that somebody liked and you also kind of did your own thing and your own videos on the side, and you had your like friend group or vid you did by yourself. Unless you were one of those people, which there was a rare breed of them, you really didn't do too well when it came down to you having to do content now. You feel what I'm saying? I could Bro, I could name maybe a couple people who did the couples content. Well, probably not even a couple. I could probably name three people who did the couples content shit and who's still relevant today. You know what I'm saying? And not relevant as far as like, oh shit, they probably still do bullshit content. Relevant as far as like, yo, they've adapted to streaming and maybe just doing other content other than the shit that they was doing 10 years ago. W Poop Gate, I remember that. I remember watching that, man. Um, oh, Zeph made a new video. It's definitely the end of the stream though, man, because I'm tired and I got shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. But I'm gone, no gang. You feel me? Let's do it, bro. Get my ass up out of here.